we back? Are we back? Oh, we're back. Okay, well then... Great. Cool. Okay, well, you know what? That works out just fine. Because that now, I don't need to edit out the bit where my mic was accidentally turned off. So, here we are. Hello! Hello, John McFist. Hello, Dr. Dooley. Is my microphone actually on? If I... Okay, so that's an excellent start to the stream. Excellent, I say. Tremendously the best. Oh, boy. Oh, lordy. Good thing I had the extra cup of coffee for fuel. I need to fuel my body, but also the rest of me. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was Twitch being Twitch. Yep. Hello, the Duker. Hello, Orange. I mean, Twitch is being Twitch, but also OBS is being OBS too. So, yeah, those two things are like themselves. Who would have thought? What was I doing? I was going here and posting on the Discord. The horde of disc. Have you ever seen a horde of discs? It's terrifying. Them just spinning. That nuclear explosion scared me, which makes sense because nuclear explosions are scary. Is that a new white flare plane? I don't think so. Was it? I'd like to report a war crime. Twitch keeps resetting to light mode even though my browser set the dark mode. Right, so apparently... Poor network my connection is fine, thank you. My connection is fine. What the hell? Alright, if I reload this again, I want an excellent connection, Twitch. Yay, it's excellent now. That's the only thing that'll do. Alright, your connection to the rest of NZ is fine. How is NZ doing today? Just gonna look out the window. It is still there. That is a good sign. Hello, driver! Because I'm struggling here too. I don't know, like, did it finally happen? I haven't checked the news today. Maybe we're finally sinking into the sea. And that would be bad. Did I put the things where it's supposed to be? I did put the things where it's supposed to be. That was good. That's good! That's good and excellent. Why would I try to... I'm all out of sorts. I'm all in a tizzy. I'm all flustered. Ah! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Look at the stream. Look at from the depths. NZ is to insert slur here, warm man. What? Insert slur jokes are not funny. Oh wait, no. Okay. NZ is too effing warm. Like, the F word isn't a slur, it's a swear. Different. Not sinking into the sea any faster than usual. What was I doing? Plutano Hub. This is one of those streams. You know the one. I came in here with a positive attitude and like, now there's a... Okay then, I mean, to be fair, it's the North Island that's too warm. The South Island is too cold. Basically, none of it is the right temperature. There's always room for complaints. Now I'm here and it's all gone. I say F-bomb all the time. Now I'm here and it's all gone. Same. I'm in Auckland. South Island is a sensible temperature. Well, Dr. Dooley, you're originally from the UK, so it makes sense that you would say that. What was I doing? Okay, I need to go find the spreadsheet. I need to go find that sheet that spreads. I want to spread that sheet all over my body. Don't take that out of context. Okay. Alright, we're here. Here we are. And I have actually Scottish family. Yeah, no, you biologically are not built for the heat then. Rather than just someone in Dunedin that wears a kilt. Oh no. Oh, are you gonna be picking fights with the you're gonna be picking fights with Dunners. Them say, I'm Scottish, and then you walk up and say, I'm Scottish. You're not Scottish enough. I can smell that not Scottish on you. Alright, we do have a thing to look at before we get cracking on our space shuttle again. It's been more than 5 minutes, but like, you know, we've been faffing around a bit because of connections. Download. And this is what is it? The Mananateke by Duker, who is in chat right now. I'm honestly looking forward to this because this is fun by the looks of it. Okay, save there. Oh wait, what? We didn't swap. We didn't swap the thingy. Let's go here. Custom campaigns. There we go. Hello, Ragebot! Boy, I love when the main menu camera follows a submarine. Can't see crap, Captain. Question Mark's actually uploaded a new version of the Varanus? Yeah, I did. I believe, didn't decide on our sub-vehicle yet. So, holding off on that. What do I should do? What I did in my settings and have water set to clear. I actually should. What was I doing? I actually set the water to be more opaque for a screenshot, for a video thumbnail. I don't remember which it was. But we can do this. We can see through things. We can do the can. We can do the can. We can do the can. Okay, let's go hang out in Stonelight territory. Horrible, horrible Stonelight territory with this little palm trees, though. That's nice. Anyway, there's a thing. The thing that the Duker made, and it is the Mananateke. Oh, and it can't, it's the medium spacecraft slot. Oh, wait, is this fleet colors? Yes, it is. Oh no, please don't fall out of the sky too quickly. Alright. Very silly crowd. Yeah, okay. Mananateke, a goddess in the Rapa Nui mythology, the original religion on Easter Island. Large kinetic missiles and variable particle cannons. Notes, cannot leave the episode unknown. Has minus support for funny mode, only out of combat. Yeah, how is funny mode going? It's on the workshop. Yep, it looks like he did add something. Oh, I better go get that then. Have you heard the history of why the can is so seductive? Well, it's because they wore skirts, right? Brilliant. Look at my silly boy. The Varanus' workshop pick has what looks like a nightingale hovering over it, so I think it's good to go. Okay, let's go find it. I did just check the Sewol Republic, but I guess he did it. Or maybe he updated the old blueprint. Hold on, let's try this. Republic. Varanus? Varanus? Huh. I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing it. Oh, wait then. Okay, I think I found it. Posted. Yeah, this was posted back in 2023. And it was updated today. Actually, yeah, it was updated just 2 hours ago. Beautiful, alright. It's just called Varanus. It's the first entry and the last updated under... Okay, yep. Water stretch, thank you. It's not just the skirts. Old underwear, as an underwear at the time, was made in two parts and tied together at the seams rather than a single piece. So if you do the can and don't tie it particularly tight... Oh! Oh, thank you for the link. Let's just check I've got the correct one. I do indeed. Hooray! I did it. Funny mood is spotted. There aren't a huge number of vehicles that have it. Okay then, well, we got the Varanus. I'm actually going to do the stream to-do list. Which is, look at funny statue. And look at dated Varanus. Lovely, and then we carry on. Okay, we need to combat test this thing. It's got like, the finger guns. Oh, lordy. Where did the missiles come out of? Alright, so if we go here, let's chuck this against, let's find a 300k thingy. Medium. Let's throw it against the Temple of Anubis, just for... Oh, it's... Oh my god. It spits missiles out of its mouth. Wait, what are these? It fires fish out of its mouth! Oh, perfect. Oh, poor Temple of Anubis. Who made this, though? That's Death Pancake cooked on this one, I have to say. Oh. Wait, are the, Alright, this is still open. It's not firing, though. Alright, it seems to have trouble controlling where it's going. Is it gonna fire them missiles again? I mean, the Starlight style is currently all over the place. This might need more black. Oh, it's dead. Okay, so let's throw this again. How does it do against another spacecraft? So let's do. That's the Charybdis. The Ra. Let's throw it against the Charybdis and see what happens. The Charybdis might just eat this. I'm looking at you! I love this thing. Dooku, you did so well. Hey! Oh boy, fish gun. We need porpoise interceptors for it too. The Temple of Anubis is a melee craft, yeah. You won't believe whether the missiles come out of this finger-blasting statue. Great. Is that a link to the Varus? Is that a link to people showing their body? Yep. Fish gun, so good. Platono 10 yet? I remember John said it was almost on. Yep, we're in Platono 10. We are in Platono 10. I don't think this thing's gonna do well against the Charybdis, actually. Because it's flying under it. The fish are loaded. The fish are firing. Oh, wow. Oh no! No! Headshot! That was terrible! Oh, he's scratching his nose. Oh lordy. It's like, I do like how this thing is always like, where's the enemy? It's this way. I'm pointed to it. Wee. Okay, nope, like, this is perfect. I love this. Just getting a bunch of screenshots of this thing. Because it's so good. Yeah, like, Duker, in case you wondered, this is thumbnail material for sure. Haven't tested against spacecraft doors. Probably should have at hindsight. It does just fine, by the looks of it. This has some great loading screen potential. Yep. 2 mil the Charybdis. This thing? Definitely not. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to throw this right where it belongs. Let's just check here. Did you remember? Yes, you did. Well done. Well done indeed. The Manana Teke. I mean, like, people might accuse us of cultural appropriation, but, like, I don't know. That's the Stonelight Presence whole thing, really. So, let's go here. Let's go to, what's it? Spacecraft. Medium spacecraft. There we go. Shoobity-doobity-doobity-doobity-doo. Let's go here on the spreadsheet. Right, I'm just gonna do this. And just for giggles... Actually, this is probably the best screenshot. Right there. Right, and way too many commodities. We need it. All vehicle types, thank you. 10 commodities. They spawned on the pyramid. No, they spawned on the pyramid. Oh no. Alright, so... Let's go here. Manana Teke. That is a lot of bullets. Alright, down through the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet. Alright, so let's go. Where's it? Spacecraft. There we go. There we go. There we go. And let's go here. And that's gonna be green, and that's gonna be less green, so I don't get confused. And now we're gonna update the website, because we can do that. Yay, commodities. Time to worry about cultural appropriation with SP is long past me thinks. Yep. It's fine, we have white people from New Zealand, UK, and SA working on this. We are multicultural. Oh, I think it's a pretty international team working on Plutono so far. Admittedly, maybe not of any of the cultures which we've nicked the mythology of, but oh, that is such a corporate thing to say, isn't it? It's just like, don't worry, it's a multicultural team, and it's all like different flavors of European. Is like, okay. Wouldn't Event Horizon like Craft for Stonelight be funny? I mean, it would be funny in theory, less funny if it's shooting at you, but yeah, so that would be pretty good. Okay, let's, what was I doing? Alright, Plutono changelog, we need that. Okay. Right, let's go here. Thankfully, this is going to be very easy to do. Today is the 21st of the 11th, at least for me. Okay. So, spacecraft. Sunlight present, spacecraft, Mananateke. And let's hop over to the place. Let's hop over to the place. What's the place again? That's the place. That is the place. That is the place. That is the place. It is the place. Honestly, like, the easy and medium designs in From the Depths tend to be more fun because you do have way more freedom to do things with them. But yeah. Wait, did I not put that in the... Ah, I didn't put that in the launch train. Hold on a second. I need to... You can't have that. That's not good. Okay. Let's go here. #21st. Spacecraft. Was it? It is that. Beautiful. Let's go look at our change log. Let's go look at our change log. Okay, good. We have looked at the funny head. Alright. Alright. We are doing so well. Alright, so now we gotta go look at the updated Varanus, which I believe... let's go see. Let's go find the Varanus on my mighty spreadsheet. There it is. What notes did I have on this? I didn't have any notes on it, actually. I think it was verbally I said what I needed to change about it. Ooh. Also, German white people, shh. I think, yeah, they only have some personal guns, but on the after you probably have plenty of people claiming Viking Anglo-Saxon descent. Well, there's a lot of people with Viking Anglo-Saxon descent. Like, a lot of my ancestry comes from, like, Northern Europe, around the Netherlands, and around Northern France. So it'd be, frankly, weird if I didn't have just a smidge of Scandinavian in there. You definitely had more fun with easy medium when building with terms. Oh yeah, it's so much easier. The urge to build at least one godly for the CC is growing. Being good at FTD is like being good at chess. And I don't got the set cut, that's just CJEs with methods after it. You can easily use this ability to make bad decisions even if you want to have fun. I said this will go yesterday, but have you ever thought of how funny it would be to have a plan that drops the TG timid on an enemy as a drop ram. The tip is the turtle, right? That would be kind of funny. You get locked into good solutions. Viking Anglo-Saxon has become the new Aryan, at least if you're in Europe. Yeah, unfortunately, like, not to jump into real talk too soon while looking at our funny friend here. Yeah, like, there's the certain category of racists. They do like to come up with new euphemisms, new acceptable euphemisms, for them supposedly being better than other people. That's enough real talk. Let's look at the Veritas. Alright, are all the commodities dead? Nope. Well, too bad. We are deading them. Wait, I need to go to the main menu. I need to go to the main menu and do main menu things. Download. Where's the frickin' Varanus? Alright, I need to do this. Unsubscribe, subscribe, refresh. There we go. There we go. New and improved. I think it's gonna be... yep, just Varanus. Alright, so... Yeah, this is back when Question Master didn't know you had to put some old Republic in the name. So let's launch designer. Let's have a look at our new friend here. This is taking a while to load. How big is this thing? Oh boy, she's big. She's mean. Oh, she's a big girl. Alright, so the problem with the Swole Republic sub-vehicle is that, hold on. Gods, I hate to do this. Question Master, I hate to do this. There's a lot of rules, and, it's easy to forget them. Not VEDS, Google. Okay. The problem is that if you have a sub-vehicle, or at least if it's a carrier or something like that, it needs to look as if it can fit on it. So let's go. Let's go sub. Okay then. So it's this thing. Sub-vehicles must at least appear to be able to fit on their aircraft unless it's obvious they're spawning as a squadron. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem for our friend here. Because honestly, if you just spawned this higher, you could say, oh, it's an escort. I'd say switch to a little heli. Yeah, the no fits on graft rule, which I think we've been kind of fast and loose with, but at the same time, oh, also, damn, that's ugly. I'm gonna be blunt, that's real ugly. We're also about to run into land, and that's an issue. Hold on. Also, why is this laggy? This is a laggy beast. Hold on a second. Right, lots of... Oh... That explains it. There are a lot of... Okay. No, this thing needs some optimization. It's doing that thing. Yeah, so we need some optimization. And... What are these things? Okay, hold on. I think I know what this is. That's Diff Seawiz. Alright, cool. Alright, so we have run onto land. That is an issue. Yeah, there is a lot of sub-objects on this thing. Like, this thing is a chuggin. That is too much Diff Seawiz. That must have taken forever to set up correctly. Jeez. Spotting. Need a carriage system, planes hovering random angles above them. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I always hated that. Silver prop plane. I mean, yeah, it's like, honestly, if you swap out the Nightingale for something else, then it'll be fine. Although, this is a laggy beast. There is a lot of this. Alright, I'm going to use power word remove decos. 7,000. See what this actually looks like. That's what it actually looks like. That might be a little bit too much deco cope. But we'll see how this thing does in combat first. I think the Question Master, like, the Question Master is very, very much a meta builder. They want to make something that actually performs really well, which is great. Except, sometimes. What the hell? Oh, they didn't change this. Which, to be fair, I probably also would have forgotten about. Okay, this thing does need some optimization. It really doesn't need that much diff seawers. It really doesn't. Spotlight comes to mind. This thing, highly recommend this channel in general. What are we looking at? The Pioneer drone of the Iowa-class battleships. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. 30, that is a lot of turrets, yeah. Pontoon with a small launch bay. Turn the back gun out to the side and add a catapult. Back gun, you say? Over here, add a catapult. Yeah, I'm gonna honestly, yeah, they could add a helipad onto the back here. So yeah, no, like I'm not inclined to accept this as is because this is a aesthetic rule break. And what the hell is this rubber pillar here? What is that? What's this? It's just a whole ass rubber beam right here for absolutely no reason. Well, no reason that I can think of. Alright, let's chuck this thing. This is around 2 million material, so let's throw it against... let's throw it against something. Let's go pick a fight in the middle of the ocean. We'll combat test it, we'll see if there's anything else, because, like, the Varanus, by the way, has already been accepted, so this is the update, which needs to be tweaked just a little bit. So, question marks to you for watching. I don't hate this, I just think it could be better. Question marks mentioned wanting an anti-air sub-vehicle. Henry Wong made a bunch of little drones, I guess the 4 rounds make sense. Does put a bit of effort into aesthetics for the most part. Yeah, he definitely does. Someone has added a newt to it, and drone of the Iowa. Since they didn't have the planes anymore, the helis weren't the best choice. Catapult for that size of craft might not make sense, but little drone would be fun. Definitely room on the back if you room some of the diff. Yeah, I think the diff might have to go. I understand why the diff is there. But that is a lot of sub-objects. Like, I don't know, like, Hold on. Sub-object. Alright, so the sub-object rules don't actually set a hard limit on it, because that would be really difficult. Also, just some sub-object craft are less laggy than others. It's weird. Alright, so let's throw this against a 2 million Soil Republic thingy. Let's throw it against the hell. Let's throw, like, the most... This is like, yeah, This is gonna be the laggiest fight in the world, but, yeah, no, oh boy. Frames. Yeah, this is your problem, like, even if one is okay, the moment you get more than one of them, it's like, oh boy. Varanus is overall a gorgeous damn thing. There's 2 firing pieces and remove half of them. Yeah, we can double up the diff seawers for sure. Thing with like catapult launch things need to be land of water or light enough for that weird, yeah. Best I can tell if the game code, the game thinks the subjects are their own craft. I believe this is discussed in the shuffle quite a bit. Yeah, it was. Are those diff seawers guns even... Are they even doing anything? What did they shoot? Are they set up... Hold on a second. I want to check something. Let's go here. Let's go to aerodynamic view. Sometime today, but my god. Alright, so if I was a Seawers controller, where would I be? There I'd be. Alright, let's see here. Okay, ignorance side, projectile dynamic, type of projectile. Weight. Okay. So this thing does shoot at missiles. Doesn't... I actually need to copy the... Alright, what's a cram heavy thing? I think we need to throw this against the Tachyandra and see if it even works that well. Right. So I like where this is going, because that submarine was definitely not Fitting with the whole vibe. Player almost always going to respond to a big craft with more cost, so yeah. Make testing the Eagle pretty hard, which I mentioned maybe a few too many times. Yep, you did mention it. Ad nauseum. I was nauseous. Alright then. The Varanus is by far the most battleshipy. Well, it's not the most battleshipy battleship, but it's pretty damn battleshipy. What was that over there? Hell was that? Okay. Yeah, no, this is a laggy fight, unfortunately, because they're two giant craft. The Hell does like its nukes. Yeah, it does. It certainly does. Okay, I'm gonna make notes here. I'm gonna leave comments on the place. Here are you. Okie dokie. Punch diff, Seawiz. Sub-object lag. Being visually props could be hidden / decoed so they don't so strange. Turning props could be hidden decoed so they don't look so strange. Moonpool probably should be removed as there is no submarine vehicle any more. Nightingale. Rule is that a sub vehicle should look like it fits on the parent vehicle. So a fetal pad on the back would likely work. Would be ideal, even if the Nightingale, even for the Nightingale. Does the Nightingale have VTOL? It can if it wants to. What am I missing here? I think that's about it, right? That reminds me, probably every blueprint spawner got broken in the transition to test 10. I can fix that relatively easily, but I need to know which craft actually have them. Alright. Blueprint spawner, you say? Huh. I mean, the Hell seems to be doing just fine. It's spawning out nukes all willy-nilly. Yeah, we need to go through the list, don't we? Oh dear. How much suburbs does it have beneath the water? Good question. Hold on a second. It has at least one. It has that torpedo decoy down there, which is currently dead, I think? It has... yeah, it has one. I'm going to go continue working on my superstructure, but I'll keep listening. Nice! Hello, Azusa! Does it really need such a powerful flyer? I mean... I don't know. Doesn't need it, per se. You said it'd be okay if it spawned the plane higher, right? So it looks like it's escorting rather than being held. I think so. That is a last-ditch solution, because that kicks the door open for, like, that kicks the door open for, like, a lot of people just, submitting, oh, it's part of a squadron. It's, like, a billion different things. That was explicitly turned around before, so we might need a rule update to clarify. Yeah, fair point. As the self-repairing dust kind is cringe, the return with the correct level of cringe considers don't like all the. Yeah, no, okay, no. I'm going to insist on some kind of helipad or catapult. So I'm going to just say that. I'm currently looking at. Okay then. To remove a lot of them or double up the firing pieces. Okay, I'm going to post that comment. I'm going to make a note. Right, good. Oh no, cringe. Okay, yeah, I guess the hell is indeed spawning nukes. I don't think I fixed specifically, so that's interesting. A ton of people testing against the Almighty yesterday. Oh, they would have had such fun. Alright, help? Okay. I don't want to be in build mode anymore. Alright, so this thing is winning against the hell. Thank goodness, because the hell is a big thing. It's dirty, mean, it's mighty unclean. It's a wanted man. Okay then. Alright, so we're not accepting the new updated Varanus for now, for reasons. Did that helicopter just fire its missiles directly into its mothership and then blink out of existence as it collided? That's a thing that happened. Did this an into psychology decided to do with the Venn diagram, has energy to make CC, is creative enough to fill CC with their own designs, is good enough and interested enough to lure to use it in a CC. Wait, what? Unfortunately, I'm not as good at this game as Frostbite. I think most people aren't on the planet. And the fact nothing is in the middle of that. It sure did. Yeah, well, it blinked. This is the noise I make when I have to criticize someone's designs when they don't have to actually build for this at all. That's the noise. Oh, the Varanus is sinking. Is it? Oh yeah, nope, that is a submersible battleship. Hang on, I want to see something with our friend, the Varanus here. If I just remove all sub-objects, does it lag less? Or maybe it's the friggin' render distance mod. Alright, so power word. Remove subcontracts. Oh yeah, nope, that really... I mean, it's still 30 frames per second. This is a big fella. But yeah, nah, like that. All those little sub-objects, they add up. They add up over time. Oh, I should mention as well over here. For spinning does and stuff, it is better to use a custom prop hub. It impacts performance less than. It impacts performance less than a spin block does. Thumbs up. Okay, cool. We've looked at the new Varanus. We have looked at it. Honestly, credit to Question Master for even trying to make a ship that's properly formidable, because that is hard as balls. Oh boy. My last landing. Oh, you bought it was when you first tested the multi. Oh yeah, I saw that. Oops, too heavy. You know how my Chigale spawns about 80 medium missiles with a little scary card for now? I'm looking forward to breading. Ooh. Ooh. Since subjects are treated as their own thing, I can't imagine resonant distance deals that well with them. I mean, the render distance mod doesn't really affect, like, vehicles so much. It affects the environment. Although now that you mention it... Hold on a second. I want to see something. If we have something duct taped right at the waterline, and it's something like this, and it's something like... If we do something like this, and we have a crap ton of ducts, does this thing try and spawn waves on things like that? Okay, no, the render distance mod does not appear to try and do anything with, like, wakes on sub-objects, which is probably a very good idea, because otherwise that would be intolerable levels of loading. Not loading, lag. We've learned something there. So the render distance mod doesn't care about sub-objects. At least it doesn't appear to. Nope, nope, it does. Never mind. Tell a lie. Okay then, yeah. Yep, that would do it. That would do it. Does degrade an overall game performance signal noticeably, which is probably a good thing I've got it on then, because it's like, essentially dropping my performance down to someone with a less good PC. Trying to aim for the same performance. Oh yeah, that goes on back. Oh yeah. Cool mod, but not what you call optimized. I think it's fairly well optimized. It just chugs when there's a lot of things happening. Okay then. Right, we should get, what did I want to do for my spacecraft? Okay, I know what I wanted to do for my spacecraft, so let's get cracking on that. I'm going to leave the Varanus right there so I don't forget about it. And let's go here, and let's go here, let's turn the torch off. Right, so I need to replace all of this with rubber. In fact, I'm going to replace a lot of just the black stuff with rubber. And rubber, 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 rubber. We all know that rubber is the most flame-proof of stuff, but also it's going to help lower the radar signature of this thing, which is going to be very handy indeed. Also, I do need to... Okay, hold on. Complete colors. Yeah, I'll probably do... Okay, I also do need tidy butt. I need to tidy the butt. Tidy up rear. Because this right here, I tell you right now, this is not good enough. Needs to be more pretty. Needs to be so much more pretty. When the moon's in the sky like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When a big fish jumps out and it bites off your snout, that's amore. What's that? Right. And the reason I am I'm rubbering this thing for protection. For its own protection, if nothing else. And your protection. Do you want your space shuttle to not be protected? Why would you want such a thing? Do you not remember what happened to the Columbia? Also, I am going to just... No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so... More rubber. Rubber, 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 rubber. I'm actually going to do this briefly so I can see where I've rubbered. Also, I am incidentally making this thing cheaper, which is very convenient. Okay, rubber. And... rubber. Remember, rubber is good for spacecraft, because you think they can't collide with stuff. Oh-ho! You'd be wrong. You would be so wrong. Do I need to redo all the decoration? No, I'm not going to. I refuse! I refuse! I'm lazy. I am the laziest boy in the laziest land. I'm the one with the lazy plan. Reduction rate is from that much rubber won't make an actual impact on this size. Yeah, true. They shoot in this game. In this case, the subjects are just craft that are fixed in space. I'm not gonna lie. The Pyre has no pierce resistance. I mean, it does, just not against lasers or pack. Once get really big, Ghost Scissors better. I mean, that's everything, right? I can't imagine Rangers just use with... Yep. Okay, especially since it was already alloy anyway. Makes it cheap and less prone to getting dunked on by random collisions. Since air resistance doesn't exist, wheel will also stop impact damage. I mean, I'm not sticking wheels on this. I know you have a fixation with wheels, Dr. Dooley, but wheels are expensive and this thing flies. So, I refuse. I simply refuse. Alright, we're going to do this, because that is the bit that's most likely to cause shenanigans. And just going to slope this, and also going to slope... There's it. Square corner 1 meter. And there. And whoops, that, and some of that. Hopefully that'll do. Hopefully that will do, pig. Okay, then. And the underside's not going to be rubber because dare to believe in Steve. Okay. That could go back up there. Nice and black, nice and black. I do like our space shuttle. I think it's very nice. Okay, so, rubber, ion trails for missiles. You got it. And it kind of flew. The real one had wheels. Yes! I know! This one doesn't. Though that is a fair point. Alright, so we're gonna go here. And I'm gonna do the thing again, because, we're gonna go pure blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-die. And... right. Ion trail. Lovely. Blue. And we're gonna save here, save like that. Also need to decorate these missiles. I mean, I don't strictly need to, but I do want to. Oh, that's a thing on the list. Missile deco. Yes, I know, I shouldn't have done this. Oh, the price we pay for it. I'm gonna have to do this again once I deco them. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? What are you doing with your life? I hope you're doing your life well. Wait, what? Oh, that doesn't save it! No! Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, no, it does. Oh. Ow! Did I just blank? Did I just, like, go into a fugue state and just, like... What? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Huh? Okay, it just doesn't show up immediately, alright? Okay, fair enough. Right. Ion transfer missiles, done. Laser frames still need to do. Fleet colors. Actually, first I'm going to tidy up the rear. Alright, so let's see how those ion trails look, because I hope they look good. Where's the commodity? We simply must kill it. There it is. The real one was also real. This one isn't real. What? No, no. And it kind of flew. It fell with style. It did fall with style. This is like the bird people who vaulted not have feet because their shoes were so bad in Hitchhiker's Guide. Wait, what? If birds aren't real, how is the space shuttle? Oh, gods. Don't even go there. Oh, hell yeah, that looks awesome. I love it. Did this thing shoot itself? Okay, it kind of shot itself. A worthy adversary did not die on the first volley. Alright, we need to tidy up this thing's butt. We simply must. How are we gonna do that? Problem is, that doesn't visually change. Folks, what am I supposed to do here? This don't look right. Wait, no. I know what to do. Mostly, kind of, probably. Spin it around like this. And, yep. And... let's do 3, 3, 3. Oopsie daisy, too much. How does that look? That does look better. Yes, actually, yeah, that could work. That could work. That could work. We just need to be... We just need to do that, but better. Wait, what if we do this? And we use the emitters. That does look a lot better. But we need to somehow camouflage this. And I know how to do it. I know what to do. I'm gonna actually camo it with glass. So I don't feel guilty about stuff. I don't want to camouflage with that. With glass, actually. What do I want to do? What does me want to do? Alright, I don't like deco coping like this, but okay, missiles are thumper, HE frag, yeah, and some heat mixed in there. That's the problem with upwards launching missiles. Not a missile expert, but mixed payload's kind of bad. Not that I know of. They can hit your own ship. Both are bad. Was that APS? Both are bad. It's prostate probe, arts and prostate grey. APS more so because there's less payload to start with. Why not go for pure thumper as a nod to the rods from God? Maybe I should, honestly. Though firing a big thumb also sounds fun. I think 2 payloads and a missile is fun. Wouldn't want to go more. Depends on size of part count. Well, I guess I need to fix my missiles. Wait, I just realized I got rid of the bloody heat missiles. Damn it! Ah. Well, crap. Alright, well, we're just gonna go... We're gonna do that. Right, so... Wait, no. Alright, I'm just going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go back to our shape charge head. Fins and reinforced body. And concrete wall. And save that there. I am so inefficient. So inefficient. My engineer father will laugh at me. He won't. Right, try shoot these down. Alright then, I believe I've done this correctly. Have I? Yep. Yup. Cool. Right, I've tidied up the butt. That was easier than I thought it would be. Maybe I'll just fix this, though. And I don't like that, so I'm going to change it. There, not the prettiest butt ever. We do need emitters now. Right, decorations. Where's the trail generator? Problem is that if we put that trail generator... Okay, so we want to make that blue. Blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die. Wait. Nope. I said two different things. Alright, so we want forward, backward positioning. Ah! Thank you! Hello, I've updated the furnace and reworked the armor main guns, added a lot of diff flak, and added a fighter sub-vehicle and never removed the kinetic seaways. Yep, I saw. We actually reviewed it. I left a comment on the workshop page, because, that's actually too much diff seaways, actually. Whoop. Says I rebought him the first time. Oh, I need to lift weights. Oh, I need to lift weights so badly. So 1, 2. So it's like 1. Wait, up 1 and 1.5 sideways. Right, so up, down. So let's just do that and forwards, backwards. To the right. 1.5. Like so. And forwards, backwards, 1, 2. Alright. Let's see there. Does that work? No. Oh, did I put this upside... I bloody well put it upside down, didn't I? Alright, let's do the opposite. Oh. Oh, bollocks. Okay, oh boy. We've looked at early on stream, still need to use the trail generator somewhere. Well, I need to, because, Right, so let's mess around with this a little bit. So, I need to put it... So, 2... Oh, gods, I hate that. Okay, so... Okay, thankfully we can do this. Okay, good. So we need to move it 1. Alright, let's do what we did before. So it's up, down. Yes. And left, right. 1.5. And forwards, backwards positioning 2. That should put it exactly where I want it to be. Almost. Okay, then, and... Ion material, good. Make all that blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die. And start with wide. And that feels kind of... Yeah, I should make this orange. To make it look space shuttle-y. Anyway. Right, also part of the problem is that this damn thing is like... Please fly in a straight line, so I can see what's happening. Some kind of like thingy showing where exactly the trail is would be kind of nice. Okay, let's copy that, and if I was over here, thankfully we go here. I don't need to move this anywhere. Except I might need to make this more dense. Don't you hate it when you're not dense enough? Okay, that looks pretty dope. It's pretty dope indeed. Oh, the trees are friggin' out. Trees? Are you behaving? Nope. Okay, then. Lorax's revenge again. Is it my graphics drivers or is it the mod? Like, comment, and subscribe if you know what it is. Or if you don't. Hey, Neko Boy Blue! Hello, hello! Okay, let's go... shout out... Neko Boy Blue, and I need to catch up on chat. What? Who did the That's the sound of my space shuttle. Okay, but how's the space shuttle? It's going well. Let's go here. Also, I did add a small kettle, but too annoying to find a way to launch a fighter from such a low position without clan, so it sits higher up. Yeah, no, I feel you there. It's difficult. What I did in Thunderstorm was a couple of launch rods pointing at the back of the ship, a little bread to make it give the plane an initial push before let's go. You could give it an orange fuel tank that is a massive nuke. I don't want to. Otherwise, do you have thoughts on the new firing animation for the Almighty? You mean the thing you showed that I actually did manage to see? I need to go check that, don't I? Should I do that? I should probably do that after the break. Otherwise, it's the mod. Yeah, okay, good. Also, the reason why the Varren is so much diff is quite an OP strategy to make ships with only large missiles as the primary weapon is they will overwhelm almost any conventional missile defense system with low equivalent large targets. I mean, yeah. But also the diff thing is just... The diff is just kind of sunken cost, and is laggy, and is like, yeah. No, I get it. I get, like, trying to make the damn thing missile-proof is, like, hard. But there are ways with that. There are actually... You could add, like, more than one sub-vehicle with, like, missile decoys on it. And, like, ECM is a good idea if the Varanus doesn't have it already. So there's ways around that without spamming diff. Someone updating the game again. Shout out, trees be like Bodan. They do. You can make a diff turret with 2 plus fire pieces and consolidate to reduce sub-object count. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I'll see what I can do, Drummer. Thank you, Question Master. We need a I've never done anything wrong meme for the mod. It does have ECM. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so we've got the sexy trails for this. That's important. I think I'm going to make the trails bigger. Because that's groovy, baby. What altitude are you at? This thing just perpetually, like... Huh. This thing apparently can't get any higher. guess this is your life now. Alright, let's go here. Just gonna modify these trails to be bigger. What? That's as big as they go? Alright, so let's set the travel time to 5 seconds and see what happens. What happens is that it looks dang cool. Hell yeah. Space shuttle. Alright, so, trails. Tidy up rear, that's done. Alright. We're going to inflict this thing on too many Veronuses. Wait, is that Deco Flicker? Okay, nope, that's fine. Alright, let's go here, and let's go... What should we shoot at? Commodity, of course. Right, I'm gonna nip off and get a vitamin water, because once again, I have overindulged on the coffee. Whee! Our thing is beautiful. Okay, what are we gonna do? Does have ECM too many Varanus? Made the meme input in general. Once again, requesting test against the Banshee. What is coffee and not mostly water? This is true. It's also a diuretic. Mind your poops. Okay, I'm gonna do temporarily... Damn, that went fast! Okay. An hour just went like, whee! Where is OBS? I found it. Good news. I will vanish. Right, please try and survive the ads, people. I would hate it if you died. Back soon! Are we succeeding? We are succeeding. Space shuttle, ye. Alright. What are we looking at? Okay. Test against the Banshee. Okay. Zebra. Also, I decided to replace the main gun of the Venom with a shorter clip, 6-meter, rail APG, better fire rate, is surprisingly good at brute forcing through wedge spam. It actually doesn't care about angling, it's quite good against the Duck Mageddon and has a lower risk of opening smaller targets. Fair enough. I did notice that It was a laggy fight, but the Varanus, like, did terrible things against the hill until it sank. That was a problem. 8 meter APS is really for HE stuff. Good night, gotta eat. Okay, bye driver. It's probably already gone. And you can get much better effects out of short clips with KE. One thing Bodan pointed out earlier is you could probably remove the submarine garage since it no longer has a sub. Yeah, mostly an aesthetic choice, but could save you some block count. Weapon gal is more important in my experience for the performance, and the boost and fire rate quite the boon. Gauge is more important than number of parts when it comes to payload. I need to remember that. I sometimes struggle. Alright, what else do we want to do here? Alright, so fleet colors. And missile deco. I'll do the fleet colors first, because that's relatively easy. Right, so my plan here is I'm going to stick the fleet colors behind the black. So wherever there's black, I'm going to stick some fleet colors just behind it. It's gonna look good. I hope. Alright then. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's gonna look a little bit more unique. It's gonna look a little bit more colorful. And we'll actually identify this as a Sewol Republic design, as opposed to just some thing. Oh, nope, crap, didn't want to do that. Alright, let's go back here. Let's see how this looks. Nope, didn't want to do that. Would it make this thing burn up in the atmosphere? Yes! Yes, it would. You gotta go, dab a dee, dab a die. Infernal curses. This might be more difficult than I thought. Never mind. Whoop! Thank you for the reminder. I think I should add more rearm to the Almighty. It's a weak point. And I also need to add vertical combineds. Kind of that. Combiners. Without fleet colors, it looks like a carving. Their main color is white. Yes, exactly. Which is why we need to bling out our space shuttle in Sewol colors. Right, so we've got some main here. We got paint on main, people. We got paint on main. So now we need to do more paint on main. Is there a deco flicker? No, there isn't. I'm not making my life any easier by friggin'... Hang on. Hang on, hang on. We're gonna do the smart thing in prefab. We're gonna do the smart thing in prefab. Because otherwise we're gonna go stir crazy. We're gonna be crazy people. Alright, that's nice and subtle. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I said I like it! Don't you dare disagree. Don't you dare disagree. I'll cry! And you wouldn't like me when I'm crying. You wouldn't like me when I'm crying. I'll get big snotty tears all over ya. And won't you feel silly? You will feel the silliest. The silliest, I say! How many decorations does this thing have? Whoops. Bollocks. It currently... Alright, so... it felt like a lot. It's rare that I make anything with, like, over 100 decorations. So it's like... there's decos, and then there's, then there's what I do. Which is different. Yeah, subtle. I like it. Subtlety. Speed. Agility. Subtlety. Imagination. Speed. Strength. Agility. I'm Solid Snake. I'm painting a space shuttle. I found a bucket of paint. It can be used to paint the space shuttle. I'm going to have a bad day, aren't I? No, I'm not. Okay. Nope, I am. Alright, that I like. I like that I does. Just behind the black paint. Oh, bollocks. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? It's gonna be really hard. Paint on the deco. Paint on the deco and see how you do. Uh-oh. Don't like that. Time for deco cope. I hope everyone brought your big boy pants because it's time for deco cope. It's time to cope with deco. Do not worry. I am a trained professional. I'm not a trained professional. In coping with decoration. Definitely not. Okay then. Alright, yes. Yes, it's all coming together. Yes, it's all coming together. Whoops, nope, no it isn't. Nope, it's all going wrong. So if I just paint that, that's what happens, and we don't want that. Do not want it. Bollocks. Okay, right, you know what? I'm gonna go with my original lazy plan. Right, lazy plan, lazy plan. I like to bake delicious flan. Can you swing from a web? No, you can't. There is flan. Okay, then. Right, new plan is just arrange blocks so they look right. Because it's literally easier than trying to deco cope all the way. Okay, so we go here. Go here. And we're gonna go here. There's a lot of blue on this tail fin. There's a lot of blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-die. There's a lot of blue. There's a lot of blue. There is a lot of blue. Okay, then. Sometimes you gotta do things the old school way. You gotta do it with actual blocks. Otherwise, life is hard. Where am I? Where am I? Why am I? How am I? Who am I? Who are you? Watching this right now. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you remember who you are. And if you don't remember who you are, you probably don't remember what I just told you to do. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Well, that is the fin of all time. Deco Cope. I love Deco Cope. Real Deco Cope is when you use Blender to deco your Decrop. Oh boy, shout out to that visual gap in the almighty shield that isn't real at all. And the square eyeballs. I deco coat the top off the almighty shield too, because otherwise it sticks up funny. Oh dear. Right, well then. Well then. Right, let's do that. I'm gonna do that. Please no laggy. Oops. Hooray! Right, do we want that? Yes, we do. Perfect! Alright, this shuttle is now getting sweet aesthetics. Sweet aesthetics. The rock and pool is nice and cool. The juice is sweet. I only wish to catch a fish. So juicy sweet. That is very subtle. That's almost too subtle. Alright, no, that's damage. Maybe I should swap out... Alright, I'm gonna experiment. Let's experiment. Let's make that trim. Let's make this thing really blue. Armor refit, effect, alloy. Alloy main to detail, was it? Effect decorations. Whoa! Hello! I actually like that. It's the main color for Sewol is a little bit too dark. So yeah. Yee. Okay, good. Alright, me likey. We need to put other stuff there though. What's trim? Trim is basically just the white color, but yeah, alright. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yay, blue. I wouldn't count that. If you count the moving halos dude for Stone Light Deco, it's probably them. Makes doing deco. Powered, remove deco. What are people talking about? Okay. That I deco didn't demand to look good, also made it to be good, also made it look like crap. Okay, fair enough. I play with deco render set to only 500 meters because I like to know what I'm shooting at. And lots of CC designers like to make things look like something else. Suddenly the Almighty looks way worse. I think it is actually pretty good practice to try and make things look good without decoration. Not to be old school about it. But yeah, I do think that was a good thing back in the day. Okay, that's what that is. Right, you know what we can do? We can do this. Yay! And now we need Sewol Republic stuff. We can give this thing teardrops. Alright, so now let's do... Let's put a line. Let's break this up. Can't have this be too plain now. No, the real space shuttle is, like, literally a space plane. But we can't do that. That's not allowed. This is looking actually kind of Command and Conquer-y, actually. I do like that. Yeah, is that enough fleet color? I think it is. Hold on, let's mess around. Let's lock onto this and swap the fleet colors around, see how it looks. Okay, yep. Oh, damn it! Amphitasma Alliance colors strike again. Everything looks better in Amphitasma Alliance colors. This is the Swirl Republic. Blue, Dabba-dee Dabba-die. Gokave Dominion. Oh! It's the Buran! Red! Frickin' commies! Okay then, and stole my presents. Oh, that looks pretty good too. That does, ooh, yeah. Okay, I think we did good. I think that's enough fleet color. It's enough so you know, but it's not overpowering, I don't think. Good, good, good. I think that'll do. Right, now, missile deco. Everyone's favorite. I am literally going to steal Azusa's missile deco again, because I am a bad boy. I'm a bad boy. Alright, where is it? It's over here. So here, and I need to remember to not friggin'... where is it? Decoration... Where is it? Explorative missile... Pale. I think this is what we want. Right, so we're here, and hopefully this doesn't look bad. Azusa, yep, I am that guy. Just gonna... Oh dear. Right, okay, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Where is the pole? Ha! That is a problem. Let's make it all fleet colors. That's the pointy bit. That's the less pointy bit. Basically, whatever is yellow. Whatever is yellow. Oops. What did I just do? Aha! That's what I just did. Whoops. It's the same effing deco, it goes everywhere now, lol. The ASF and now Poot, oh no, standard missile deco. You don't want too much of a discrepancy, yep. Recently started practicing making aesthetics through shape rather than pure deco. The plan being a great example of progress. Ayo, crowd front! The SF standard missile deco. Like, look, it's a damn good missile. What do you want from me? It's very pretty. And, like, I don't know. If you really... Azusa, I'm gonna give you the best... Like, I'm gonna, like, let you call it. If you really want me to not do that, like, I am happy to, like, try something different. But at the same time, damn good missile deco. I would hate to... Hold on a second. Alright, so that, what is that? That is that. It looks like that. Really just the yellow thing I want to change. Where's that yellow thing? I will find it. I will find you. I will kill you. I won't kill you. That'd be rude. Okay, there we go. And the other ones, we're gonna make that 30. I don't know what that was. Oh no. That was the thruster. Alright, anything that's 27 is now 30. Congratulations. Congratulations! This is the extent of deco work I feel like doing right now. I'm exhausted already. I'm tired. I'm a gentleman of leisure. You want me to make my own pretty stuff? Are you cuckoo crazy? What is that? That is the thruster. I'm gonna make that color because I can. And it's 31, 31, 31. Perfect. This missile is blue. Brace yourself for the blue missile. It's fine, it's just funny. Yeah, the Santa Zeus is just as far and wide like my legs. Oh! That goes exhausting. I just want to make a flying death brick. Yep. The constant clash between... Well, between the aesthetic builders and the meta builders. Alas. Alright, can you stop flying funny, please? Where's the decoration set? There it is. I could have different deco for each type of missile, but eh. Okay then. Jolly good. I think. Alright, so missile deco is done, unless I change my mind. Well, let's see now. I do want to put some. This thing needs a name. Has anyone thought of a name for this? Because I have not. Maybe Columbia. Wait, no, the Columbia was like a space disaster, wasn't it? Jim. Not Jim! Not doing... Take this seriously or I'm turning this live stream around. Where is the thing? Hold on a second, I need to go find in the Discord the pinned stuff. It's pinned somewhere. Where the bloody hell is the... Nope, not that. Lore. Where the hell was it? Links and info. Okay. Wait, I think it might be on the website. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Where's the hub? Campaign decals. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Copy. Open image in new tab. Hell yes. I am a genius. Columbia was a shuttle and then a disaster. Yep. Okay. Jim, Big Bird. I do have a name idea, but you probably don't want to hear it. You know what? You're probably right, Azusa. Totally not Arm Shuttle or TNS for sure. Challenger was the one that died. Columbia was just another shuttle. Well, in that case, we need to... Well, I'm just going to stick some deco hither and thither. So don't mind me. Don't mind me. Where... my brain. Alright, so... Hologram. Alright. Is this working? Hello? Hello? Oh, it's a web thing. Open image, a new tab. Alright, no, that's not gonna work, is it? Nope, that's not working. Oh, damn it. Where the hell do I get it? Okay, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. Where did that immigration... Alright. Unofficial builds, okay. Built-in hashtag system. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Got it, okay. That's what I get for not reading. Hashtag civil. Republic? How... What are the things? What? I don't know the hashtag. Damn it. Should be hashtag SR. It's not working. It is not working. It is not working. Hashtag SR. It is not working at all. Speaking of the hashtag emblems, I think Stone has a message for test 10. Test 10 may have broken that if it was bollocks. Okay, bugger. 200 meters wide is probably too much, yes. Okay, hole. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave that there for now. 1, 2, 3. Right, I'm gonna set the projection range for 3.01. Width is gonna be 2 by 2. 2 by 2. Force to image ratio, and I'm gonna test this. I'm going to test this like... I'm gonna test this now with the old Imgur system. But yeah. Hold on, let's go like... Seal. Not the musician! Alright, let's go here and copy... Hold on, let's just do this. Right, so... Right, we have a seal. And up, down, shift is just gonna be like... Just getting the size right, and I freaking did this wrong, didn't I? Sideways. I don't care for that. If we could get that fixed, that'd be really good. It looks like the Immigrant album has been removed. Yeah. Alright, just wanted to pop in. See you. Okay, see you, Crowd Fraud. Okay, yeah, well, that's an issue. That does make it hard to deco this thing, or at least finalize it. Alright, let's just do hashtag SR for now. Just plug that in. And hopefully we can deal with that later. Actually, I need to do the Sealy thing. For now, so I know where the text goes. I'm tempted to just call this thing that I use the links from the hub. Does that work? Does that work? Building resources. Okay, that's not right. Okay, T10 adjustment sheet. Trash issue sheet. Not that. Okay. Locally here. Hold on. I am downloading a zip file. Okay then. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Give me a second. Looking at GIMP. Oh. That's not what I wanted. Let's try SR1. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Hashtag SR1. 1. No, hold on. Hashtag SR1. Nope, that did not work. That did not work. Seal placeholder. Here we go. Text. Need a name. What is the name? Right. Space Shuttle. Space Shuttle. Mirror text. And 3.01. getting someone on. I can hear both what's happening. See, we'll adjust the Varanus against the Hell, and the Varanus killed the Hell, but the Hell's aircraft turns on the Varanus, but the Hell had a cost advantage with the aircraft. That's what I found as well. Never mind, fix itself, ignore previous. How'd the Varanus do against the Almighty? We haven't tested that. Chase, sputtle. Alright, so left, right, we're gonna move you over there. We're going to make you a little bit bigger. We're gonna make you a lot bigger. Ah, no! Why? Oh, the humanity. Okay, cool. I'm literally just doing this just to get the shape of things right. And we're going to make that black. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that and bold. And up, down, shift is about -1? No, -0.5. That's -10. Otherwise, can you count? Can you count, baby? Alright, so now, this thing, with its seal placeholder, needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 meters that way. Is there room for it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. Right, up, down, shift is 1.5. Perfect. Right, this is our placeholder for now. What the hell, man? Need to do this as well. Huh? Is it working on that side, but not the other side? Oh. That's why. Ah! Okay then. It's clearly labeled, so there's no confusion as to what this is. Whoa, it's almost like it has a gimmick and is built around it. Zuza, please be nice to yourself. The auto mod will smack you. The Almighty won, but the Varanus won when I removed the 10 tentacles, not the repair bots. Yeah. Auto modded. And that mission looked really bad out of context when supposed to be a self-roast. Yep. No one would, And, what was and that message was really bad out of context. It's supposed to be a self-roast. Yeah, no, you be nice to yourself. Be nice to yourself. I keep telling myself to be nice to myself. I'm not naturally good at it. What the hell am I looking at here? Oh, I never painted this. Interesting. Or I did. That's applique. Okay, let's, you know what would be fun? If we painted this in fleet colors. What is this? What? Why is this? Oh. That's why. That's why. Okay. I don't remember why this is here. I don't remember why this is here. I don't remember why this is here. Oh, no. I remembered why this was here. And so say all of us. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. Okay, I like this thing. Definitely needs a new name. And I'm going to just go to the shieldy things over there. And hopefully not be like all silly. So this is going to be hashtag SR. Right. I'm so hungry, I think I need to end the stream slightly early because I don't know what I'm going to do for this thing's friend. Probably particle cannons would be smarter. It does hugely nerf the craft. I don't really like craft that abuse sub-vehicle shields with repair tentacles, especially with ducks, as ducks repair just with limited. I don't think anyone likes them. I'm decently sure the people who make those things don't really like them. Maybe Frostbite likes them, but that's because Frostbite made the Laniakea, and so they're evil! I fully agree, but the brief is they're supposed to be about the strongest vehicle that's course within the rules. Just hugely new to the craft, so I'm going to take advantage of it. The Marauder beats the Audacious if you take all the weapons off the Audacious first, totally not enough. Space Dauntless, maybe? Wait, what's a word for bravery? What's a word for bravery? Dauntless I actually quite like. Frostbite does not like repair. Well, good. Well, good. Frostbite is a person of like, refinement in taste, then. And basic decency. Alright, so, I'm gonna look up, Brave Thesaurus. Merriam-Webster. Courageous, fearless, heroic, gallant, bold, valiant. Intrepid. Dauntless is here. I like Dauntless. Reckless, lion-hearted, determined. The Venturous, I think, is actually quite... Yeah. Lunatic is on here. Rash, wild, heedless. Heartened. Spartan is in here for some reason. Dauntless is, like, really sticking with me for some reason. Frostbite is quite blunt. He said that part of the goal with the Laniakea is to demonstrate how broken repair is. Well, he succeeded. He definitely succeeded. Problem with the Laniakea is that the devs thought it was cool, so it has the opposite effect. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a problem. Right, I'm going to just deco some glass here because I have the power to do that. What else do I want to do? Do I want to make this more pretty? Nope. No, I do not. Note that it got into my mind due to the World War II plane. Yeah, the single most evil craft needed is actually the Lepton. What's the Lepton again? Wait, is the Lepton that warp nuke? Alright then. I'm gonna call this thing the Dauntless. Unless people say otherwise. I'm not gonna save the blueprint as such because I need to like build a sub vehicle for it. Text. Dauntless. Wait, what was the other thing? Venturesome. Venturous, I think. Dauntless or venturous? And at this moment, the Lepton is an obnoxious little bastard. Yep. Even on the Twin God Max is stupid. I am macho. A Lepton is a tiny drone that detection trolls people. Oh. Folks, I need help with this name. The hell do we call this thing? I'm literally going to have a poll with Dauntless and Venturous in it, because I have the power to do that. Alright, create a new poll. What to name our space shuttle? Responses, minimum 2. Don't. Let's... what was that word? Venturous. I did not spell that right. Right, I'm going to give you lot 2 minutes. Start the poll! Alright, so far, 1 is Dauntless. I hope that wasn't me accidentally... Right, I'm gonna just go over here and type in... Ah, how cool of me. Alright, Vent... your house. Let's see how that looks. Dauntless looks better, I think. So far, people are saying Dauntless. Okay, then. Good evening against the Lasercraft. Dauntless sounds good to me. I vote for Dauntless. All I hear when I hear Venturous is Ace Ventura. Yeah, Venturous is... doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well. But yeah, we've got a space shuttle that is now... yeah. I'm a fan of Dauntless. So far, it is 100% Dauntless for the people who've bothered to do democracy. Alright, so... let's throw this thing... what was it? John McFist wanted the Banshee, right? So let's test against the Banshee. This thing has... oh, hello! This thing is the Space Banshee, isn't it? Oh, lordy. So far... Space Shuttle draws first... actually, no, didn't draw first blood because particle cannon. How fast is that thing? 136 meters per second. It's, our Space Shuttle is slightly faster. Very slightly faster. Whee! Oh, damn, this thing corners, though. Oh, it corners. Ooh, boy. Poll has ended. Alright, Dauntless, 83%. Oops. Hold on, I need to go look at the poll. Manage poll. View results. Why did that go over there? Okay, Dauntless. Dauntless is the name. Accidentally named my shuttle the Mommy and helped a few people discover themselves, something about themselves. Okay, then. Alright, so, we're learning something here. This space shuttle is not good against fast targets, although I think we already knew that. I think we very much already knew that. Also, this thing corners really well. This could take a hot second. I think with that particle cannon, the Banshee will eventually win. I love this thing. It's so cool. Oh, wow. It took a hit. It took a hit. This thing is more expensive. As well it should be. Because this damn thing is a space shuttle. Can the sparing rangefinder even see what it's looking at? Yes, it can! Thank goodness for 90-degree arc of fire. Okay, then. Who's winning? Space Shuttle is still winning, kind of. Right, I'm gonna go over yar. Gonna go over yar. I'm gonna go over har. Yep, Dauntless. Whee! Okay. Oh, the Banshee got hit again. Oh, the Dauntless is gonna win. It is nice to give this thing an actual name. Alright, large missiles do struggle with fast broadsiders, just can't turn fast enough. By the way, the soil decay on the Banshee seems to work. Why not? That's a good point. Actually, yeah, that does work. Huh, you are a genius. Okay, so enough of this fight. We need to do emergency things. I think that might be just an Imago link, though. And if it isn't, oh well. Let's do this and actually spawn this in on my team. Banshee. Aha! Hello. Hold on. Need to go find... hologram. Hologram is here. And... huh! Bloody hell is that, Link? Okay, well, we'll use that for now. We'll use that for now. Oh, attack salvage. Alright, let's go over here and do this. Did that work? Yes, it did! Right, we do need to rotate it a little bit. Rotation is 9 degrees. We don't want that. Hell yeah. Okay, good. Good. Alright. Now that doesn't look quite right. We need more. We need that to be 1, 2, 3 spots back this way. And 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah, I think we're basically done with the actual shuttle-y part of it. Anything else? Nope, we need to make this thing a friend. Precision guided might work instead of vinegar. Hostage on the plus. Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work. The way the FTD can just link to random websites, and that's actually quite hard to work out how that works. Yeah, like I don't know how it does that. Probably horribly big security holes in that or something. Anyway, I think we're done with the stream. I swear I had a proper breakfast, but like I'm suddenly damn hungry. I'm like, oh, my tummy's rumbling. My brain's been working. And now I crave gherkin. That is an interesting silhouette from underneath. That's probably not quite what we want, but like, yeah. Alright, let's bomb something just while we're here. I like this thing. I think we did well here, folks. And now the next stream is going to be building a little laser satellite to spawn in with it. That's probably going to have to be a squad. You could always say that this thing, like, flies into space and tows things behind it. Or something, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Let's shoot at a tank. Let's go find a 250k tank to shoot at. Shoot at the alligator. Go forth, dauntless. Oh no, the alligator, it has drawn first blood. This is terrible. Spacecraft are actually, like, really damn efficient for their cost. It's a bit annoying. Poor alligator. Oh no! Oh no! What the hell? And let's look at, Azusa's beautiful missiles. Oh, that looks so cool! Space! Oh, this thing is burning materials. There's one thing I want to add here, and that is because this thing's going to need a lot of material storage. Like, a lot of material storage. Because it's going to be a hungry fella. Let's go here. Man, let's go there. Yay! Simply must have stuff like that. Whoop! Block onto the fun stuff. Whee! I know people don't like space cheese, but like it can be tremendously satisfying to just bomb something from space and be like, haha, you can't get me. Okay, I must go. Bye, Zuza! Then we've got some security goals since Immiger knew Laptrix was in the UK. Whoa! Pretty sure it just makes the same kind of request a browser would make. Just make sure not to give the lasercraft the same bottom shadows, then it's just a Star Destroyer. Yeah. Wait, did this thing launch? Did I miss that? They landed in the water. Simply will not do. Alright, I just want to watch the alligator despawn now, and then I will end the stream, I swear. I got distracted by the prettiness. We've worked damn hard on this thing. I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy the fun and activities. Okay, no, I'll end the stream now. We done did good, people. We done did darn good. Next time we build a friend for this thing. Right, who's streaming? Let's raid Gorlath. Let's go here. Hashtag raid. If you're watching this later on YouTube, remember to subscribe, please. And do watch, do go back and watch the VOD in which I was struggling to shape this thing. Because I think it's quite funny how I'm just moaning about how space shuttles are shaped weird. Raid Gorlath streams. I did not spell. Okay, yeah, nope. I need to stop for my own mental health. Raid Gorlath streams. Who's streaming Ratopia? Let's go. Intended for mature audiences. Don't worry, we are mature. We are mature, sensible people with mature, sensible personalities. Okay then. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Yep, no, I'm not forgetting anything. I'm perfect. I will see you next time. Witcher 2 tomorrow. Come join with that. That is hilariously funny because it's from the early 2000s and is crunchy as hell. Alright. Take care, everyone. Farewell.